Morning guys, it's Jeff with HKS Systems. We're just going to do a quick overview of our Framon. We've had this for a while, but just wanted to show it to you. It's the Framon FRA-2D model. It's a standalone model that pretty unique. It does a lot of keyways, sort of universal. It allows you with the caliper system to use your depth and spacing X and Y axis of pretty much any brand you do. Occasionally you may need to change a cutter depending on the depth and spacing and root value of the cuts, but overall it'll do most things right out of the box. It's sort of unique that it uses the caliper system and it's digital. They have a standalone one which I did a review for the Cabo Peaks, same exact machine other than this one's digital. It'll do everybody. The Cabo Peaks machine, which is right next to it, will only do the Cabo Peaks systems unless you switch out the cutters or switch out the jaws or different things for that. Anyways, today we're going to attempt to cut a key. You can see this one actually does have Medico ability. I never cut Medico because I really don't sell Medico. I'm a high security dealer with MX12 and with the Cabo Peaks. So I don't really sell Medico, but I could cut them if I had to. That's used for the jaws to pivot left and right as well as up and down, depending on which kind of cut you need. But anyways, we're just going to cut you today, hopefully, a Schlage SC1. Pretty simple, but I'm just showing you how it works. So we would start off with just putting the key in the jaw. Very simple. You could probably see it there. I'm trying to work over the actual camera, so it's like working over somebody's shoulder. So you can see the jaw. You just put it in there, flip that up. That's the shoulder gauge. Tighten it. That allows you to lock it in place then, and then you're just going to turn the machine on. Obviously you need to know the cut you're going to cut, so I do know. They're going to be 66412, and let me just zoom this in a little bit. I probably can't get all this in the cuts, but in the picture rather, but we'll get most of it. Hopefully it won't be too loud and annoying on your ears. So for those of you that don't know, Framon's been around for years and years. They have a book that has all spacing and depths. This is sort of like the recipe book, if you would, for all the manufacturers. You know, any kind you could imagine, they've probably been in there or they are in there. So we're going to do Schlage. So we do know the Schlage is going to be the first cut starts at 231. So if you see, these spacing blocks are all zeroed right now. So they're 0 and 0. So we're going to move this first one to 231, which is the first cut on the Schlage key. I haven't used this in a while, so the batteries are probably just about dead, but okay, so we got 231, and we know the depth is going to be 6. So we're going to go down to 6, which in the key book says it's a 245. Do that to 245. I can see my digits are starting to go off there, but that's probably why it's a dead battery. Okay, so we have first spacing's 231, depth is 245. Turn the machine on. Luckily the next one is actually a 6 as well, so we don't need to change the depth at all. We just need to change the spacing. So the next spacing is 387. We know that because we're looking at the recipe book here. So we move that guy up to 387, and you can see that's half a inch off, so it's 5 thousandths off. Not a big deal. It's close enough. Next one is going to be a 4, and the number 4 is a 275. So we're going to turn that up to 275. 275, and the depth, the spacing on that is 543. We need to move that up to 543. Okay. That should be our third cut. Next cut, spacing wise, is going to be 700. We'll move that up to 700. And the depth is going to be a 1, which is depth of 320. So we're moving that up. Just barely a cut at all. Next spacing is 853. Very touchy little machines as far as that goes, very accurate. And then the depth is going to be a number 2, which is a 305. So, that. Alright, if I didn't mess anything up, which I normally don't, but happens, should have that ability to take that key out. Let's plug it in there and see what we got. Are we feeling lucky today? I'm feeling pretty lucky. Do this a lot, so yeah, smooth as butter. You can see that works very well. No issues there. Not even a click. So that's the Framon, and then it also has the Framon 2D. Also has the ability to use quick jaw systems. If you unlock these, I believe these are set for Schlag, just regular Schlag C. There are quicker ways, obviously, to cut it. I have duplicator machines, originator machines that will do much quicker than this, but it's sort of neat to go to the old-fashioned way and accuracy-wise. And then there is also a deburring wheel on that side if you needed to do that. Anyways, if you needed service for keys, either originated, duplicated, or just have oddballs, please give us a call. HKS Systems, 847-204-7046. We're out of McHenry County. Thank you.